Today we got Silverstein Poison Pill official music video. This is part of my reaction.
What is going on, everyone? This is Silverstein Poison Pill. I'm actually pretty excited about this one. I gotta be honest with you.
I mean, who wouldn't be excited about Silverstein?
It's just a classic.
Yeah, Silverstein's just a classic band.
Gosh, are we gonna have a whole run? You know?
I mean, we said it before. All these bands just. I mean, they never really. I feel like maybe they never really stopped putting out stuff. I don't think Silverstein ever really did, but
yeah, I don't know.
It definitely slowed down.
Sure.
And then it seems like this year, like every old band we all liked is all putting out new shit now.
Well, to be fair, we had the pandemic, and maybe that was maybe why it feels like such a long time, because a lot of bands weren't putting stuff out. But man, this and like, I could just see it. Silverstein, Hawthorne Heights, like, you know, who knows? Maybe Head Automatica, like get a whole another tour going. But I'm excited about it. I always thought these guys were cool, man.
Yeah.
You know, this kind of music wasn't always my biggest choice as far as like style wise.
Yeah.
But just being in that Warped Tour era. And, you know, what was coming out, like, yeah, they were in the playlist. For sure, dude. For sure. So Silverstein, Poison Pill. Let's get this thing rolling, man. I'm pumped. I'm pumped. Is it going to be soft or heavy? Real quick. What do you think? Are they going to make it, like, chill?
I'm going to say middle of the road.
Middle of the road. Okay. I'm going to say
it's going to have softer parts and upper bass parts.
I'm going to say heavier based off Poison Pill and A Dark Room. I think it's going to be a little I think it's going to be rocking.
Okay.
In love with the feeling, we're chasing a ghost. If we got what we wanted, would we ever even know? Twisting the meaning till it fits in the frame. There's a gun in the mirror, but it doesn't kill the pain.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Oh man.
It's cool, man. Yeah. So it's not like crazy heavy, but it's rocking again, man.
That chorus, dude.
Yeah, it was sick, dude. That was good.
That was like, I love Silverstein.
Speechless. Yeah, obviously left you alone.
Silverstein.
Dude, when it came in,
it was so big. It was so big sounding.
Yeah. So it like there's something that it reminds me of, and I don't have it on the tip of my tongue right now. I'm gonna have to hear it again, obviously. Like, but it sounds like something triggered in my head of like olds.
Yeah.
Like a classic song that I like, not classic like 70s, but like, you know, in this era that I'm just like, oh man, that sounds like who is it? Hopefully it comes to me, because I got some hints of this oh man. Yeah, dude, I'll have to think about it. But I really like how catchy that was. Great voice, man. I like the atmosphere that they're in right now. It's like the whole, like the old school, like the party house. And it comes right in, dude. It's a nice bass line. Got that distorted bass.
Yeah.
You know, dude, fucking. And then after the chorus, that part, it's just rocking,
it goes
bro.
into almost a chugginess.
Yes, I like it, man. I like it.
that his vocal on when he comes in on the chorus is so just,
yeah. I really like his refined emo hair, though, dude. I got to be honest with you. It's like, it's still kind of like,
it's still like, I'm Silver.
You know when they do that head thing, like with the hair? It's still that, but it's like, it's much cleaner and much more refined.
Yeah. Well, he had it that way for so many years. It just stuck that way.
It
so
did.
He had to like cut it.
He's like, make me look mature, but keep me looking vintage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I like it a lot, man. It looks good, man. It's cool. I'm glad to see these guys like healthy, playing good music, man. This is cool, dude.
Let's go back to the right at the beginning of that chorus, because that was sick.
There's a gun in the mirror, but it doesn't kill the pain. I can't believe for medicine's the poison pill. Cure my disease. I'm running out of blood to spill. We're trapped in the middle.
Ooh, that was cool.
Turns with the blame. It's all treading water as we're circling the drain. It's time to smile for the camera.
I like how it's like you hear the bass, do-do-do-do, and it's just him sitting in the chair like this.
Yeah.
Bo-dum,
That's
bo-dum.
called being in the studio, man. That's when you're just sitting in there, you're just playing and having a good. Yeah, I get what I think. He's talking a little bit about like, him getting off the set. He's sitting down. They're like, hey, you need to take another picture. Like he's like checking his phone, and the camera guy comes up, and I'm kind of wondering if that's what he's talking about here. Just like the whole, the process of doing all this stuff and being in a band. I feel like that might be what it's about. I haven't really listened to the lyrics as well as I should though, but. I'm thinking that's what it is, man.
We're trapped in the middle, taking turns with the blame. It's all treading water as we're circling the drain. It's time to smile for the camera, yeah. Pretend everything's fine. There's no real interaction, we just memorize our lines.
Okay, so yeah, so he's talking about, obviously the metaphors and references like treading water, circling around a drain, the arguments. He says, smile for the camera and pretend everything's fine. Yeah. It could be reference to something personal. It could be like the band and being in a band before. And, many of you guys probably were playing music at some point or another. But, you have those times where it's just like, and he said, memorize the lines that you're supposed to play.
Yeah.
So you just get on stage. There's sometimes where you get to a point where things are ending and you're on stage and you're
there's kind of no connection anymore.
No.
It's just you're just running through the motions.
Yeah, you know the lines, you get on stage, you play your part, you do your show, and you kind of know that it's not there. I don't know that that's what he's saying, or maybe he's referencing the fact that like they were going through some hard times a while back, and
maybe
this is them reviving themselves. Who knows? It's cool though. It's good references,
cool.
man. Yeah.
Just memorize our lines. I can't believe the medicine's the poison pill. My disease, I'm running out of blood to spell.
yeah.
That was a nice pause. Yeah. Those things had such character.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe the medicine's the poison pill. Cure my disease, I'm running out of blood to spell.
One more time.
Yeah, I really like this a lot. It's good. That was sick.
Oh yeah.
That was good. Man, I really like how
Man,
like straightforward that was. Man.
Not that they went anywhere.
No.
But Silverstein's back.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's really good, dude. I was thinking like earlier when I was saying that band it was Audio Vent. There was a band Audio Vent that I was like, I still to this day think it's the most underrated album of the early 2000s by a long shot, bro. But they were like that chorus. Audio Vent had this song like On Top of the World or something like that. And it's very similar, like in the way the approach to it.
I was thinking too, like the way they did the guitars there, like after the chorus and stuff. Dum 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 dum. It's kind of Korn-esque. the way they did that.
Yeah, I mean, Korn obviously is like super grimy.
Yeah,
but
it's different, but the way they was like kind of that way. And
well, I think what you're saying and what I'm saying as well is that like those are references from the 2000s, early 2000s, mid 2000s. So like hearing those, you know, especially as someone our age who was through that whole scene, you know, like it just brings back good things, man. And
you know what? It's awesome. I see more and more bands doing that, like taking like inspiration from the early 2000s, which honestly, in our lifetime, that's like the heyday of music.
Yeah.
That's and I'm glad to see it coming back with vengeance.
Yeah, and it's part of me is like, is it because we're getting older and it's our turn? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it our turn? Because like,
I don't know.
You know, for me and what you were just saying, like, you know, 98 to 2008, like that was pivotal years.
Oh, yeah.
And so like being that was the main years of like the end of middle school, high school, and just out of high school for a couple years. And then also when I was playing music, we were playing shows with bands that were in this field, kind of, you know, this kind of stuff. Like now I'm hearing references to it. And it's like maybe our generation or our parents, they were going like, man, I really like how Soundgarden's got that 70s vibe, bro. It's really fucking bringing me, you know, like maybe it's our turn to have those memories of like, we're old enough now that we can start saying like they have these influences from the 2000s.
But it's funny because it's almost a little bit different because there is newer bands like picking up those kinds of techniques reference, but there's a lot of the bands from the time coming back and bringing that sound back.
Yeah, and they should, right? Because they were from the 2000s, and so is all these bands. Like they were from that era.
Yeah.
But it's cool that they're doing seemingly some things that are kind of unique and different and adding some flavor and some zest to the whole thing. Really like what these guys did.
This song was a banger, man.
Yeah, Poison Pill was, I mean, that right there is just a really solid, straightforward, awesome song. It's just an awesome song, easily put in the playlist, and wouldn't think twice, man. It's sick.
Going in mine right now.
Yeah, so Silverstein, Poison Pill, guys, it was awesome. If you like what we do and think we're semi-awesome, who knows what you think, but you can subscribe, like, and share because that obviously helps this show tremendously. We're trying to get to that 4,000. We're really close. Pretty new show here.
Yeah.
And we really enjoy it. And if you guys want to donate, you can. We have a PayPal,
Cash App down here.
Down below that you guys can put in 50 cents, a buck, whatever you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
And then we're going to be posting exclusive stuff on our Patreon, which is $2 a month. Anything that gets banned on YouTube for copyright restrictions or whatever. And we'll do some polls, and you guys can request some songs.
Absolutely. It's awesome, and we appreciate you guys. Silverstein Poison Pill rocked.